Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Psycho 2. So in this movie, it's been over 20 years since Norman Bates was locked up for his crimes, and the courts and the doctors have determined it's time to let him out. He's no longer crazy. He's got it all together now. He's ready to get a fresh start. Multiple murderer, guy who dressed up as his dead mom and ran around with a knife. Perfectly fine to let this guy back out on the streets. And of course, the first thing he's got to do is go back to his beloved motel, which he discovers is being run by Dennis Farina of NYPD Blue fame. I swear it's the truth. He's turned it into this, like, basically drug den, sex den, and Norman Bates isn't having that. He fires him, throws him out of there. He's pretty isolated, but also there's like a young what's like a young hitchhiker or something that ends up at the motel, and they kind of strike up a friendship, and he lets her stay up in the house and she doesn't have very much money. And then all kinds of weird things start to happen, and it makes Norman wonder, like, is he losing his mind? Is he slipping back into it? Is it just paranoia? Is it PTSD? And as things escalate, that's kind of the story here of Psycho 2. Psycho 1, one of the all-time greatest movies ever made. I mean, one of the all-time best thrillers, but just one of the best movies in general. Psycho 2 is preposterous, it's ridiculous, it's outlandish. That they would let him out, even by horror movie standards, is kind of funny. But this movie, if you're looking for like a movie that's like Psycho, that's not this movie. This movie is much more of like an absurd horror movie than it is like a taut thriller like the original movie. But fun factor, this movie is outlandish. Anthony Perkins' performance is fantastic. It's somehow controlled and also just way over the top. You got Dennis Farina as the scumbag motel manager. Robert Loggia is here as an attorney. Vera Miles is here as well. It's got a great cast. There's so much weird stuff that happens in this movie. They ask you to accept so many like plot gaps and logic gaps so that we can put in all these twists and turns in this convoluted storyline. And again, it doesn't really turn out to be like a classic film like the original Psycho, but I like these kind of like ridiculous movies where you're just kind of like scratching your head on what the hell were they thinking with some of these scenes. And there are many scenes like that in this movie. People ignore red flags. People ignore things that are right in front of their face, just common sense. It's a much different type of thriller than the original Psycho, but it's just so kind of, at times, I mean, it's like borderline, almost like batshit crazy, some of the stuff that happens in this movie. But I had a good time with it. I was entertained by it. Was I scared by it? No. Did I feel the tension of it? Not really, because everything that's going on here is kind of absurd in one way or another. But I had a great time with it, so I give Psycho 2 a thumbs up just because it's such a... I look at it like more of like a tawdry B-movie version of whatever a true Psycho sequel would be, but I think it's a fun movie, and so just fun, goofy horror/thriller movie. And again, Anthony Perkins is fantastic in it. Great performance, ridiculous twists and turns, just outlandishness from start to finish. Anyway, that's my review for Psycho 2. If you want to check out more, I've got a full movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But thank you so much for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.